Asia Pacific, in the near term, the prospects, the development will be underpinned by the continued emergence of this middle class, particularly, as I said, in China and India and of course some of the other economies. That growth, that demand, that, I guess, innovation, as more creative energy comes into the marketplace, will continue to create opportunities in the Asia Pacific region. Getting the competitiveness, the internal competitiveness correct, continue to engage in this international dialogues and fora and participation, creating opportunities for business on the back of our natural resources combined with innovation, getting the infrastructure right, investing in education, making sure that our governance through our institutions continues to develop. I think, to me, is the starting point for government in terms of its intervention to subsequently create the platform for businesses to then tap into the opportunities. Mm-hmm. Educated Papua New Guineans with access to cheap energy and communication, with dialogue with our international partners, to me, will naturally, the organic growth and opportunities. It's not to say that we are not for free trade and arrangements that can give regional integration and economic integration. It's just that these agreements have to recognize some of these circumstances, and the agreements obviously must be fair and mutual. So Papua New Guinea is only obviously going to enter into arrangements that we feel are going to derive mutual benefit, and are going to support Papua New Guinea's desire to move to this broader based integrated economy itself. Help us, support us to move away from this primary reliance on primary exports all the time.
Yep.
So we've got to reconcile these different, the desire to have an open economy, a competitive economy, while at the same time being conscious of the different circumstances. And if it requires a more bilateral approach, then that may be the case. There is no doubt that technology, particular communications technology in particular, is having a big impact across the board, socially and economically. This disruptive technology is coming in and impacting on all of us, whether you're talking about the social media and its political impacts, or whether you're talking about the way our commercial banks are able to conduct their banking services, or even further down the track, you mentioned artificial intelligence. It has to be taken on board. It's creating challenges and opportunities. I mentioned about the blockchain technology, and you can see some of the discussions coming through our central bank, where the governor, in the interest of financial inclusion, is trying to consider technology like blockchain technology. We create a platform. It enables government to better manage things like its payroll costs, which is something that is challenging us at the moment. And so we need to use technology and innovation to help us increase productivity in the workplace, attendance to work, in terms of identifying who is on the payroll, reconciling the payroll. How can we utilize technology to increase these efficiencies in government in the same manner as the private sector? So the government is conscious of some of the issues in terms of productivity in the workplace, and we very much want to utilize technology where we can. We've got the National ID program that is commenced, utilizing fingerprint technology, and we want to use that as a basis and a platform to create other efficiencies through the government system, but also in a wider sense of voting, banking, attendance to work, land registration. So we already have begun some of these processes, but of course we still have a long way to go. Our engagement, our participation, fulfillment of obligations, but creating opportunities for Papua New Guinea that it's obviously a worthwhile pursuit to have the APEC meeting. And we feel that apart from the immediate investment it will create, it will also open up many opportunities for Papua New Guinea, not the least of which is making the world aware of what a beautiful place Papua New Guinea is, what resourceful people that we have, what wonderful opportunities are in Papua New Guinea. And to me, businesses need to recognise that and be a bit creative and seize on some of these opportunities.